Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an update for you for the Graveyard Project pack. And I'm sure you guys all know this, but this was started by Emily from the channel Emily and Max, as well as Magida's Mama. Her Emily and Max channel, of course, is her beauty channel, but I think she deserves more credit for her Magida's Mama channel as well, because she does her book videos and like the cleaning and mama videos and those type of things. I'm not a mama myself, but I do really like that other channel of hers as well, so definitely make sure to check that one out if you guys haven't already, because she deserves more subscribers on that one as well. Anyway, the project. Graveyard Project Pan means we've got products in two categories. One is collecting cobwebs and one is resurrection, if I'm correct. So collecting cobwebs, older products, resurrection, products that you've been panning in a project before and want to resurrect to another project. All of these are, no, that's not true. Almost all of these are old. They've all been in other projects as well. So let's take a quick look at how I've been doing. Starting off with my black eyeshadow. This is a Lancome quad that I've had in projects a lot of times, never properly got to it, and now I'm working on it. I'm pretty happy with the progress that I made. As much as I would want this to be done by the end of the year, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but you can definitely see a good difference. I've been working towards like the bottom, as well as like really trying to make sure that whatever was left on the side is starting to go as well. Hopefully by the end of this, I will at the very least have hit like proper bottom on that little part that is still sticking out. Apart from that, we'll see how far we can get. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be done by the end of the year, but we're getting into the darker months, so I might be adding this in my outer corner a little bit more than I have been over the last couple of months. But I have been using it a little bit more already in my outer corner in comparison to like the previous updates. But yeah, that's how I've been doing on that one. Uses, I used it 31 times before and I cannot count properly, but I've used it 44 times this time around. I haven't written this down properly, but I've used it 75 times in total. Not too bad, but to see how little this moves in 75 uses, yeah, it's gonna take a little while for me to get through this. I wanted to say it's discouraging, but I'm gonna keep using it anyway, so it's not that bad. Okay, anyway, moving on to the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Trio. Also, this one is going to take me a lot longer to finish off still, but I'm really happy with like the visible progress that you can see on this one, because as you can see, the blush, like there really isn't that much of the blush left anymore. My like goal, I don't know if I said it out loud in my last update, but my goal was kind of to get to the next like ridge in the pan, which I definitely did, and I worked almost all the way down to the highlighter on this side. Like I'm putting in my brush in that way as well, so that's why like I've been working more in that direction. Here it moves a little bit as well, but definitely not as much as on this side. But yeah, if by next time I could have most of that blush gone and have maybe dipped a little bit into the highlighter, that would be really good, because I'm swirling all of this together, but for some reason it's just picking up more of the blush, as you can see. Yeah, I would be really happy. I have used this another 25 times, so nothing major, but the last month especially, I feel like I've gotten more into the habit of using it. It kind of depends what blush I'm wearing as well, because if I have kind of a blush that already has a very clear sheen, not the best thing. Well, I could, but it's a bit overkill to like put something for more sheen on top of it again. It's just not necessary. So yeah. Another 25 uses brings me to a total of 50, because I used it 25 times before as well. Definitely want to try and have that number be a bit higher over the next 2 months, especially now that I've gotten into the habit of using it a bit more. So let's see if I can do that. Then we're moving on to the Apocalips lip lacquer in Apocaliptic from Rimmel. This one, I've really tried to focus on it more. I'm wearing it now, as you can see, to try and see if I could finish this off, so I could at least roll one more product in for this project before we're already at the finale in 2 months. And I didn't manage. I have used this like an okay amount. I've used it 44 times since last time, which brings me to a total of 87 uses. And that brought me from here to here, which seems pretty depressing. Like, I've taken the stopper out already before I rolled it into this project, and it's just like there's a lot still like being taken from the sides. When I look at it now, I can actually see through. Well, not right now, but when I shine the flashlight on it, I can see through. So there's less and less product still on the side of the packaging, and then there is just like the part that I can't reach, and I will probably put it on its side a little bit at some point so it can slowly move up, but I still have enough on the wand when I like take it out at the moment, so there is no need to add more and make it all goopy, because I haven't been at the point where it is all goopy and just there's way too much. I'm gonna try and not make that happen at any point, because once the stopper is gone, it's a bit tricky sometimes. But yeah, moving on to the next one. This is the MAC Viva Glam lipstick in Nicki, and this is a very Barbie pink shade, as you can see. I've made some progress again. I have and used this one actually 18 times over the last 2 months, which still isn't very much, but it just doesn't always work with what I'm wearing and what's on my eyes, because I do a lot of like warmer, like a lot of my clothing is warmer and a lot of my eye looks are warmer, and sometimes I just want to go for something like red or corally or whatever, and I don't want to do pink all the time. But yeah, 18 more uses, which brings me to a total of 35 on this one, so that isn't a load yet. I definitely need to try and step it up a little bit more in the next 2 months. Hopefully kick that one out completely. But Nicki Viva Glam lipstick, this one I have used another 44 times since last time, 87 in total. Not too bad at all. It's a similar amount as I did last time, and you can see that in my progress as well. That is similar as last time. When I look at that, it looks like it's gonna take me a little bit longer still until I finish this off. So the only way that I can actually get this completely finished is to not just use it as a cream blush, but also use it on my lips maybe a couple of times. But trying to focus on this one, so I don't know. And I will have to mix this with something anyway, because it's just too much for me at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it. We're gonna see how far I can get. Hopefully I can at least kick it out by the end of the year. That's the main goal. Then, one that has also a good bit of progress is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Powder Blush in Taupe. And this one, as you can see, we're getting close to hitting side pan and getting like this part gone completely. So I think that is my main goal for the next update as well. I know I'm not gonna be able to finish the whole thing. It would be nice if I could finish it by the end of the year. Like I think I'm saying for pretty much all the products in here, except for the L'Oreal. That's not going to happen this year, but yeah, making some progress, good progress. So that is good. And then we have the Revlon Blush in Picking of You. This is on my list of stuff I want to finish this year as well, but as you can see, probably not going to happen. I have decided to put more of my focus on my Penna palette blush, because there is a blush in my Penna palette and I just don't want to have pretty much that whole palette gone and then still have the blush left. So I do see more potential of that one being finished by the end of the year, so I've kind of shifted my focus more in that direction. So I've only used this one 7 times over the last month, which isn't loads, but I do feel like there is still a little bit of movement on especially this pan here. So that's something, at least, like even with 7 uses, it's nice to see that it's still somewhat moving. And that brings me to a total of 34 uses on this one, which is still not too bad, but yeah, still not too great either. Realizing I forgot to put the uses for this one, or mention them, I should say. I used this 44 times as well, which brings me to a total of 94 uses in total for this one. And well, that is it when it comes to the progress. My main goals for next time, I'm really hoping to have this one done at the very least. Get to the bottom of the black shade right here. Finish most of what's left of the blush part of this trio. And like hit the bottom part of the pan right here. And I'm hoping that I can finish this one off, but I don't feel like I'm going to, but we'll see. And yeah, that is it for this time. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!